Today I'm looking at my 2003 Kawasaki KLR-250, and the project for today is to think about replacing this little tail bag. The first thing that I'm going to do is remove it. Okay, so in order to remove this thing, I've got to first remove this little tool bag. With the tool bag out of the way, you can see that there are just 4 bolts holding this on. These two use an Allen head screw, and these use a regular screw. Okay, so I'll take out the 2 frontmost bolts first, and I'm just using a 10mm socket to do that. Okay, so I've got these 2 bolts out. Only one of them had a washer on it for some reason. Not sure why that would be the case. I've never taken this off of here before, but... Okay, next up, for the 2 rear screws, I'm just going to use a 4mm Allen key. Okay, so these screws came out of the top, and this plate fell out of the bottom. This plate is what these rear bolts were threaded into. With all the bolts and screws out of the way, this just lifts off and we can set it aside. The item that I plan to mount on here is this old 50mm ammo can, as you can see here by the writing. And I think what I'm going to do is mount it on the bike like this, so it sits low, keeps the center of gravity a little bit lower, but it's still, able to open like this. As you can see, the door will swing out, it will clear everything here. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken a piece of paper and I laid it on the back of the bike, and I kind of used a pencil to trace over the mounting hole locations, as you can see, and I kind of marked some center lines there. So I've taken this piece of paper and I've taped it to the ammo can and centered it on the ammo can, and now I should be able to just drill these holes in the can. Okay, so the first thing that I'll do is try and do a center punch here just to locate the holes so that the drill doesn't wander around too much. But I don't want to tap this too hard, otherwise I'll dent the ammo can. So now I will drill some 3/32 pilot holes in the locations where I center punched. Next I'll use this step drill to drill the holes out to 1/4 inch. And you can see I've got a piece of tape there to help me stop at the right step. Now you can see the holes are there. I'm going to remove the paper. Okay, so there are the holes that I drilled, and now I should be able to throw this on the bike and bolt it back on. Okay, so I've got this lined up in here, so I'll take the 2 front bolts. Okay, so I've got those started, but they're a little tight to turn, and I'm going to need to use a wrench on them, just because I had to position them kind of close to the back edge of the can, just so that this lip on the door, if I can show it here in the camera, would close and clear this bracket that's underneath the can. So now what I'll do is try and put this plate back on under the fender and use these Allen head screws to kind of hold the back part of the can down. Okay, so I've got that threaded in, and now I should be able to just tighten up everything. Now I'll tighten up the front bolts, since I left those a little bit loose, so that I can kind of wiggle everything into place. Okay, so that looks pretty good. It feels pretty solid on there. Now I'll just check and see if I can close this up without any interference. And it looks like it's latching okay. Put that on, and I think we're good to go. Okay, so here's what the ammo can looks like out in the light of day. I'll try and kind of go around it here and give you guys kind of an idea of what it kind of looks like. There's a little bit of a gap here between the seat and the ammo can. I would have liked to have pushed it back a little. As I kind of mentioned before, I needed to kind of keep it pushed forward just so that the door of the ammo can clears this. Okay, so then the ammo can just opens up, and the door kind of opens up like that, and there's plenty of room in there now for whatever I need to put in there. Okay, that'll just about wrap up the installation of this ammo can on this 2003 Kawasaki KLR-250 motorcycle. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to leave a comment or subscribe, feel free to do that as well. Thanks for watching.